Hello and welcome back to Formula 1 2017 Career Mode. This is Season 1, Round 2, and we are going to race in China on the Chinese Grand Prix. Pretty excited. Last race we did pretty well. We managed to finish first. Though I'm not entirely sure on what settings I have the AI on. I cannot change it, so if it's on easy, then rip us. If it's on hard, then it's pretty easy. But to be honest, I think I have it on medium settings. So again, I don't know. I can't check. So we are going to continue our Grand Prix, so let me change seat. We get behind the wheel. I will be reading comments, but that will be slow and after each practice session and race. Because I can't really look on the screen where the chat is, you know, it's a bit difficult. I'm in position. This feels alright. Yeah. Excuse me. Let's continue our career. Chinese Grand Prix. It's a pretty interesting track though. I like this track. It's fast. Before I go completely on details, is the microphone working? Do you hear my voice? My sexy... My voice. Do you hear it? These are sweet. There's no way we can get a snitch of Daniel Ricciardo. No, he's not here apparently. Let's go to our laptop. Okay, so we are leading in our rivalry against Daniel Ricciardo, which is pretty good. We are still in the, we are currently performing as expected within the team. I hope to get that team approval up to first driver, because, you know. So let's see, we got one durability upgrade on the car. I want to stick on these upgrades, on these components. Let's go to practice 1. Let's see what we have to do. I'm definitely going to do the track acclimation to learn the track, get the apexes correctly.
Good morning, and I hope you're as excited as we are for today's practice session here at the Shanghai International Circuit. This 5.45 kilometer track provides both low-speed cornering and a long high-speed straight, a combination that will challenge even the most experienced driver.
Okay.
Anthony Davidson is here as usual to help take us through the action. And I've seen some questions on social media and other places about this current crop of F1 cars and why they're so much faster now, despite being significantly heavier than the previous generations of machines. Take us through that one.
I'd be happy to, Crofty. And simply put, it's a matter of grip. Now, that comes from two sources. You have what we call mechanical grip.
Hello, Hero. Is my microphone working?
To the road. And these tyres are significantly wider now when compared to previous years, so they have the potential for more mechanical grip. Then you have the downforce, of course, which pushes the car into the road as the air moves over it, thus generating grip. And these cars have about 20% more downforce, which is more than enough to overcome the added weight.
Mic works fine, good. Because I only have one screen and I can't really check OBS while in the game. So let's get us set up. Frame rate is acting kind of iffy. Well, that is Probably because of the cutscenes. It should get better.
It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit.
The frame rate should shadow itself out once we are in the game properly, I hope. Medium tires. Okay.
Right, I'll get these changes made. Let me like a rubber out on track. Try.
How's the frame rate now? Hopefully it's better. Otherwise I have to take a look at OBS. Figure out why it's lagging, because I have no lag. It's fine for you? Okay. Good. Eek. Oh, rip. Yeah, that will probably help if you put it on 60 FPS. See if we can get all purple, or at least get some good score. Oh, I'm gonna miss that one. Oh! Yeah, definitely missed that one too. Now we at least got a target score.
You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
I'm actually hoping for some rain in the Grand Prix, because I'm gonna train my capabilities in the rain, like a true Dutchman. Someone's probably leaving the pit lane because the pit icon is red. Yes.
This circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
I got a red on that one. Rip. Don't crash. I never crash, mate. But if we crash now, we will definitely be out of the Grand Prix. I'm gonna miss that one. That's actually a pretty poor performance for that. Let's go back to the pit to see what kind of data we got. We have a bit more durability because of the upgrade points. Because of the upgrade we got installed yesterday. 10% improved durability of our engine components. So we shouldn't be seeing a failure pretty soon. Oops. Oh, 28% on the gearbox. It's not yellow though, so I think we can still use it. Well, it's the first time I'm playing with something with this damage model. Also the first time playing career mode in any F1 game. Yeah, you did say that, hero. Why does everybody have to tell me that I don't need to crash? Who do you think I am? I'm just kidding. This is a joke. Oh, you think I'm Max Verstappen? Well, I'm definitely not as good as him. Oh, we got a perfect track acclamation. No. Oh.
Our best lap so far is a 1:42.2.
I do have Daniel Ricciardo as my teammate. I just need to get a fastest sector 2 time. But I think I want to work on my qualifying pace on different kinds of tires. A soft compound and an ultra soft compound. I mean super soft. Red is super soft. Need to get 7 or higher lap time. Run on full revs, rich revs, so we can maximize. Oh, that's Grosjean in the Haas. Definitely slower than us. I say that, but oh.
That's all we need for now. Return to the garage pronto.
We got first with 1:38. It's a good time. I'll read your comment in a minute. The pits first. Oh, that's bad. Grass. Junk on the tires and they become very... Daniel's in P4. Oh, that doesn't matter. We're on P1. It's only like the first free practice program. Got 2 more to go. Why does Apple have air conditioning? Because they don't have windows. Oh my god, the puns! Nobody's starting! No! Not the puns. Oh god, now I'm gonna crash! Oh, I did crash. I damaged the front wing. I damaged the front wing. Now we have to repair the front wing. GG. Well, I crashed. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, need to repair our front wing. GG.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah. We actually completed our team objectives. I can actually just fast forward this training session because I can do the race strategy on the second.
So far is a 1 minute 38.7.
It doesn't matter, it's just a practice program. Yeah, here we go. Oh wow! Look at our best lap time compared to Valtteri Bottas. He has a 143.5 and we have a 138.7. Well, it makes sense because he's on the medium compound, so there's a harder compound. I can actually advance to qualifying right now, and I'm very sure.
Look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. A Red Bull, Vettel and Valtteri Bottas. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
I never knew I could just skip right to qualifying. I didn't know that, okay? I didn't know. I'm actually quite surprised. Okay, so now we're going to do one-shot qualifying. So we have one lap. The time to set up best lap. Either we go P1, P2, or P3. You have to qualify quite high because we're in Red Bull, and Red Bull has big expectations of their drivers. Because they're one of the top 3 fastest in the match right now. Cool. Oh, we have a voicemail for Agent.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
We have to qualify in 5th or higher, and we have to beat Daniel Ricciardo. It's pretty easy. He's been doing quite meh so far. How's our research and development going? Oh wait, R&D in progress. Okay, so our power engine power, ignition system is in development. Hopefully that will complete successfully in Bahrain, in Baku, and aerodynamics. So increase our front downforce. Hopefully we can then be able to cut through corners a bit better. So Red Bull, no, Mercedes and Ferrari are leading with upgrades. We are under them. It's like in the middle of Ferrari and Force India. Sauber is doing really bad. Okay, let's get to qualifying. Let's not wait any longer. Let's do this Chinese Grand Prix. Let's see how many laps we have to race as well. Hopefully 35 laps because I want to work on my tire strategy for multiplayer and I do 25% races. Like I said yesterday, I like to race 25% from time to time because
We'd like to welcome you from wherever
it's fun.
in the world you join us today for this F1 qualifying session here in Shanghai, China. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk, and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction, and over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong, and that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
Okay, this is a fresh set of super soft tires. We are still using a custom setup. Our gearbox is doing fine. We have to like manage 6 races of it, so we should be starting to use other components for the engine in the next qualifying, in the next practice sessions. We should be using other engine types and use the main for qualifying and racing, because we're already on 30% wear on our gearbox, which is pretty high. Overall wear of the engine is 19%. So you have to finish 6 races with that. Alright, Hero, good luck at your dead place. Hopefully I will win this Grand Prix. It's expecting to rain in 20 minutes. Great. Let's go to the track. Get some time in. Remember, this live stream will be able to be rewatched later when it comes in as you know what I mean, archive. So when we do season 2, I will definitely start thinking about upping the AI difficulty, because this is too easy. It's way too easy. This shouldn't be too easy. I do want some nice fights though. Qualify first, because, you know, too easy again. Oh, Red Bull's too OP.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are a Red Bull, Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Right, let's do this Grand Prix, guys. Let's do it. I really need to ask how to up the difficulty of the AI. Okay, we got some resource points, that's good. I'm still leading. Oh, voice crack. Nice. Our standings are getting better. Team. You have a voicemail. It's our session goal.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Finish the race in 3rd or higher. Place 5th or higher. Danny Ricciardo beat him. Okay. Let's see what I can do. Oh my god. See, can I do something with their research and development? Should probably go with. I think gearbox. Should be going with the gearbox durability. Take a week. Let's go to the race. Let's race this Grand Prix. See if we can win it as well. Gonna be really enjoyable to do. I might transfer this series over to just episodes, a weekly video series. It's pretty fun.
Ever since the Sauber of Felipe Massa passed Jenson Button into turn 1 at the very first Chinese Grand Prix in 2004, Shanghai has consistently provided close racing and extraordinary memories. It's where Lewis Hamilton effectively lost the title in his rookie year, and it's where Nico Rosberg claimed Mercedes' first win of the modern era in 2012. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill and a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Joining me once again to take you through this race is the effervescent Anthony Davidson, and I'm very much looking forward to it getting underway. You raced here, of course, didn't you, back in your Super Aguri days in that infamous Chinese Grand Prix of 2007?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't last that long, though, unfortunately. Qualifying had gone pretty well, but my brakes failed quite early in the race, around lap 10 or 11, something like that. And of course, back in 2004, I was the very first Formula 1 driver to complete a lap of this circuit. Just thought I'd mention that for you, Crofty. You like a good stat. It's a fairly tough circuit on the brakes here, though. You know, there's that long back straight down into turn 14, and then you've got turns 6 and 11. They're quite heavy as well. On top of that, managing your front tyre wear is always a challenge around here, so there's a lot to keep in mind during the Grand Prix.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. It's Red Bull in pole position then, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Kimi Raikkonen and Ricciardo, Perez, Grosjean, Massa and Esteban Ocon, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Fernando Alonso and Kvyat, Sainz, Palmer, Lance Stroll and Stoffel van Dorn, Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Try to cover the inside line off the start.
Okay. So the first 15 laps? That's short. Okay, so we're going with the one-stop strategy. We could also do with a two-stop strategy, but that will put us a bit further behind. And then we're going on the softs to see the rest of the race through. So it's gonna be raining, so I might want to switch later on, according to the weather, to intermediate tires. Okay, let's do this! Second Grand Prix of the season. And 5 red lights, and away we go. Vettel takes pole. There's Bottas going off the inside. But, oh god, I made a mistake. That's costing us a lot of places. Small contact with Alonso. And we have dropped to P13, so we need to race pretty harsh to make up for all these positions lost. We're going off the inside of multiple cars, so we're now in P8. That's a horrible start.
But don't overreact. We can salvage this.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nasty, nasty corner cut through the grass. But we are in P5, hopefully to salvage the rest of the race. Oh, it's starting to rain. Going to intermediate tires or not? Let's do another lap of super soft, and if it goes any worse, go to the intermediates. There's still grip on the road, so I'm not that concerned. Yeah, weather's worsening quickly. This is what I was hoping for, wet weather. Off the inside of Raikkonen, but we can't quite get it. It's a bit faster, has a better exit than us. But we are in the fight. Now on the outside of Raikkonen, and we got him. We're now into P4. But I can definitely feel the grip going away because the track is getting quite wet, and I am definitely switching to intermediate tires.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to
They are
take
thinking the same. My teammates are thinking the same thing. Oh my god. Are you serious? Did you see what happened there?
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this worse.
Now we have to repair the front wing. This is gonna take a lot of time. I'm not happy. Daniel Ricciardo now taking P3, I believe. Nope. Keeping the wing. We're going out anytime soon.
You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
And we're on the intermediate tires. Let's see how the rest of the race is going on these tires.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
How? These tires will have less grip in the beginning because they're cold. I say cold, they're pretty cold. Yeah, the track is getting wet, and if the weather gets any worse, you have to slap on some wet tires, fully wet tires. And fully wet tires are being signified by the blue outline color on the sides. Intermediates.
DRS is now disabled.
Yeah, track conditions are definitely worsening. We might have to consider later on going on to wet, full wet tires. There is no grip whatsoever. But I am trying to stay in the race and do as best as I can, and hopefully salvage this race. Oh. Small contact with Bottas there. He did eventually gave up his position to me.
Okay, some information on Kvyat. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh, there's been a giant crash. No idea what happened there. Wasn't paying attention also.
Come into the pits. Daniel in the pits now.
That's P8 for us, and we might be able to get P1 if we slap. Yeah, there we go, P1, and hopefully that we will retain that for the rest of the race. The trackers are getting pretty wet, and if the conditions are getting worse, then we have to slap on wet sets of tires. Definitely going on the outside because there might be more grip on the outside of where people are driving. A good example of that is in the 2006 one of the Grand Prix, Max Verstappen did absolutely stunning in wet conditions and got third place on podium, which is really good. I have my strategy already set in case of. I have no idea what the conditions are gonna be like next. I don't know how to talk.
You're leading the pack, P1.
Yeah, someone. Okay, so it's X.
Alright, we expect these tyres to be good for a while yet. Just be careful with them in the high-speed corners. Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now.
What? Jeff? I'm disappointed. Look at the sky. Tell me what the weather is like.
Some information on Massa. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Ah, brake too late there. Bottas and Hamilton are on my 6. See if I can get them away from me.
We don't currently have their data for that request.
Then get the data, Jeff.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
I'm disappointed in the data available at the moment.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Bottas behind. Okay, the gap behind is 1.6 seconds. They're on fresh inters. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
I figured as much. Oh, instead of 15 laps, you're given 14. This Grand Prix is short.
Tyre condition seems A-OK to us on the wall here. Let us know if you feel them going off too much.
Okay, so the tires are doing okay apparently. I did, however, expect it to be raining because every time I race on China in a Chinese Grand Prix, it always rains. Always. It doesn't matter what I do. Always raining. And that was a great corner. That was an awesome corner. And a bunch of speed out of that one.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
10 minutes more rain, and then we should probably switch to soft tires if we haven't won the race already. Oh, I felt the back slip a bit. That's not good. You don't want the back to be slipping. So that means the back tires are gone too much. Okay, 40% and 12% on front tires. Where? He thinks, so it's not sure. So in the rain, it becomes a lot more competitive. I personally think. Okay, so we need to be a bit more easy on the brakes because the tires are going pretty quickly. And we will lose grip. That's pretty good. I am starting to see a dry spot on the track. That's cool. We appear to be having a good gap of 8 seconds before Hamilton shows up. That's good. We have 5 more laps to go. 5 more laps to go. And hopefully it will start drying out before. So we can be one of the first to go into dry, fresh dry tires. But I don't know. I would really like to go back to the Dutch Grand Prix. Apparently we have a Grand Prix track in Zandvoort. Fuel to mix to, yeah, we're running low on fuel. Because the Netherlands apparently has a racetrack in Zandvoort. The funny thing is that my parents have visited there.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I didn't know about that. And the way they went there is by scooter. I'm like, really? The amount of time it took to get there. You could have just gotten in the car and you would have been there 2 hours later. If the right road conditions, of course. Well, when are you going to plan on getting the data, Jeff? I need weather reports.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being. We've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
Okay, so we can't pit and change tires. Ooh, I am losing grip in that corner. That's no joke. I am losing a lot of grip. Three more laps.
He is trying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water off the line. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet.
Okay. He's basically telling us that the track is drying up, but that we shouldn't be thinking about going on dry tires just yet. Which I agree. If I've been more gentle on the wheels, I should not be expecting this much degradation of the back tires. Because I'm losing a lot. Let's save some fuel. Two laps to go. I once again felt the backhand slip away. Marcus Ericsson is out of the race. Oh, what happened there? Yellow flag. Okay, he probably has engine problems. Oh, the gap between me and Lewis Hamilton is shortening. It was an 8.8 before, now it's an 8.5. That's alright. Okay, we're increasing our gap between me and Lewis Hamilton again. Honestly, driving in the rain is tiring, even if it's just a game. I mean, I am using a steering wheel, so it's pretty tiring. I've been accidentally pushing the brakes a bit as well. Oops. Okay, the last lap is coming up. Last lap coming up. Then the Netherlands should be pole again.
Final lap of the race. You're leading the pack. P1. Hamilton is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 8.8 seconds. They're on old inters. This is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Hamilton is decreasing the gap, so we need to push. So we're gonna focus from now on, and let's hope for victory. Here we come. Checkered flag. And we have won the Chinese Grand Prix.
Driving. That's the race win.
Oh. Yes.
So another fantastic victory for Red Bull today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes.
This is my expectation of the Chinese Grand Prix. Red Bull wins pole position. Or at least I hope they get podium. Either Max Verstappen or Daniel Ricciardo. I don't mind, as long as the Red Bull.
Let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I'm going to say Stoffel Van Dorn. It was probably one of his best drives this season. I was thoroughly impressed.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Red Bull have extended their lead over the championship. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
So who do you think is going to win the Chinese Grand Prix this season? I honestly think it's either going to be Mercedes or Ferrari. But honestly, I hope for a Red Bull win. Because, you know... Red Bull for life! There we go. I'm still leading my rifle. We're increasing our team approval. And a bunch of career points. Cool. Oh, Daniel Ricciardo is sitting there. So how are we doing on... let's go to the next weekend. And let's see what's in store for us there. I have to be in the laptop. Let's go to the next weekend. What's going on there? It's the Bahrain Grand Prix. I love this track.
Looks like one of our development parts didn't fare too well in testing. I've put it on hold for now. You can restart work from the laptop. We're going to have to go back now and make some adjustments in order to get the final numbers looking more like we were expecting from the simulation.
No! Ah! The front wing development failed. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. But... we have 4.62 brake horsepower improvement. It's a minor impact, but it gives us an enhanced ignition system control spark plug timing in a more efficient manner, thus creating additional engine power. And our gearbox, which is an improvement of 22.5%. So our gearbox will feel a bit slower. That's good. At least that's good. I'm going to the 2 so that I can use the first set for the other things. And a weekend tire allocation is a... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this is gonna be the live stream for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We won the Chinese Grand Prix, so we are in a very nice position at the moment. As you can see, we're leading our rival by a lot of points, actually. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And see you in the next one. So then, take it easy. And goodbye.